All right, take two. Hello. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. Get. I think we are live there. So newest posts. There we go. And it's sideways. Perfect. Okay. Give me 1 minute to kind of adjust our screen here. That looks like it might be good. This does not look like it's playing though. Hello. Uh-oh. Hang on 1 minute. Hey, Katie. Just give me 1 second. My phone is okay. I guess it is. I might have to switch. Let me actually switch these out really quick. Sorry for all the camera moving. I just need to make. There we go. All right, that should be charging, and it should be the right way this time. This does not apparently want to play though. Oh my gosh. This is a day. Why is my iPad not playing? Oh, unless... Hey, how are you? I am... Right, my iPad is just... I love that. I was watching a moment in the Zoom for girls hockey for my youngest. Aww. Yay. Girls hockey is so fun. I'm trying to figure out why my iPad is not... Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. This is so bad. I am so caught up. I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is a very strange feeling for me. This was my birthday one though. And I don't really want to keep going. I guess I could do my April layout. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know why my iPad is just like not. Let's close out of it. Maybe I can get it back up. It's hard to like, it's hard to watch on my like mounted phone camera. It's much easier when my iPad is working, but it's apparently like, oh, there we go. I am so tired. I don't even know why well, I do know why I'm so tired, but also I am just so tired. And I'm very ready for it to be tomorrow at this time. I need a long weekend, but I don't get a long weekend. I just have a normal weekend, but I mean, still, that's better than nothing. But yes, I am very, very tired. Let's see. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but now I feel like I have this already cut, most of it. I should probably just do my April spread. So I think that's what we'll do. So for April, I feel like I'm like so far ahead though. It's so weird. What's everybody else up to tonight? I don't think this is gonna be a 2-hour live. I think this is gonna be like an hour tops, or as long as it takes me to like do this one spread. I'm tired. I am very tired. But I'm thinking for this one, and now that I like cleaned my whole everything, well, not everything, but cleaned a good portion of this, I now no longer have like all of my previous year's journals right. Oh wait, maybe I do. Just kidding. They're all in a pile right here. But good, because I need it. because I really want to go. Anything good on? Are there any good games right now? I could do April showers, but I'm not going to. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to both Florida and Georgia in April. So I kind of wanted to do like this like travel-y, worldy theme. So I think I'm going to do like a kind of a take on that. Okay, let me grab my travel stencils. Peaches and oranges. I don't have oranges is a good something I need to make into a stencil. Like citrus fruits, like lemons would be really cute, and oranges. Mostly I just wanted to do a travel-y theme. Oh, I could do, that would be kind of cute. I have done that. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. Do I have that journal with me? I did like a, actually it was for April too. Like a hot air balloon theme. I don't really want to do that like through the entire one. Maybe I'll just do like one layout with hot air balloons because I really, or maybe I'll do like that as one side, and I could do this banner one like on this side. Or I could do this one. Maybe just more of like an all methods of travel type thing. Am I here? Am I still here? I got like a trying to reconnect notice. I have like I need to get one of those like Wi-Fi extenders to go up to my office because for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi in here is atrocious. Hi, Lisa. Oh no. I know I have that. I have to have that one. There we go. Are you in North Carolina or are you still in Florida? What are you at? Where are you at? You just moved, right? I'm not kidding myself, right? I have all these ideas for these spreads. Slash. I just need to put it down. Because actually, like, this would be cute. Florida still. You are moving though, right? Am I imagining that? I'm not imagining that, right? But I could do this and do like April 5th. I fly to Florida April 7th. But only for a few days, so. I kind of do like that with like the luggage here, maybe. That would be kind of cute. But I'm trying to think of how to incorporate the world. Or I could do... Yeah, it's okay. I'm flying into Daytona. I'm not even flying into Orlando, so it's going to be kind of a quick... I fly in like super late on the 7th. And then I fly home like that Tuesday night. So I was thinking about like layering it, but I guess I could also save like the luggage for I still like this, but I could do this for April, but then it's kind of boring. I think we're gonna go with this one for like the wreath. Wreath? That sounds weird. To do with SGS and Planner being so close together. I'm hoping to do both. And I'm only hoping to do both because I can drive to Chicago and like just take an afternoon off of work for Chicago. It's a 4-hour drive, and they have an hour on us. So, like, time-wise, it would only take me, like, 3-ish hours to get there. So, like, if I left at noon, I could be there before 4 Chicago time, or around 4 Chicago time. And I don't think their stuff started until, like, 6 or 7. So, I mean, theoretically, I could get there leaving work at, like, noon to 1 by, like, 5 Chicago time. It's going to be tight for sure. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing both of, or I'm going to try to do both of them, is because I can drive to Chicago. If I had to fly, I wouldn't be able to do both. So my thoughts right now are, let me start doing this and then I can figure out the rest of it later. My thoughts right now are to do, like I said, take like an afternoon off of work, maybe leave if I can swing it at like 11:30, and then just drive. I'm definitely not like gonna fly to Chicago. I'm hoping that a couple of my local people will, or at least one of my local people will wait and drive with me, because I'm not gonna want to drive by myself, but I will if I have to. And then, so yeah, so Chicago I definitely want to do, but again, like, it's going to depend on tickets, obviously, and I don't know that they'll do, like, an alumni one since it's been so long, and I'm sure there's, like, a lot more interest. And then my thoughts were, like, I was originally going to go, like, a lot earlier to SGS, but now with that being when it is, I think that I want to try to, like, backload it. And I don't really know if I want to do, as many Disney days. I'm thinking about maybe doing, like, just go to Magic Kingdom, or do, like, 1 day split between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. And then go to the beach for a few days. But I'm thinking what I would like to do, and, you know, I don't know as far as, like, if I'm doing anything shop-wise yet, for SGS or for CPC, because I would love to do both. So that's going to kind of play with, like, when I have to be, you know, like, when I have to fly to Orlando. But I would love to fly in later, like, because last year I flew in Wednesday morning, and then we flew home like Monday night. But it would be nice to fly in, like, later, like, if, you know, depending on what's, like I said, depending on what I do for my shop, it would be nice if I didn't have to be there, if I, like, and I did that because I wanted to, like, ensure that I had time to fly in, because I was like, I had to be there Friday night for SGS, and I didn't want, like, a Thursday flight chaos to happen. I wanted to give myself, like, an extra day. And I mean, honestly, we did Disney on Thursday, so I wanted to give myself, like, the day to have, like, an extra travel day. But my thoughts are, depending on when I need to be there, if I could fly in, like, Thursday night, then maybe just staying, like, further, like, into that next week. But because that's getting closer to Thanksgiving, the flights are really expensive, so I don't know. But my thoughts would be that, like, that way it would give me, like, a little more separation between SGS and CPC. Whereas, like, if I left, like, Wednesday, like, I would basically be coming back from CPC and have to, like, almost have everything already packed from, to go to SGS. Which, I mean, hopefully I'm smart and I do that anyway, but I'm not smart and I won't do that. So, I don't know. But I would really like to do both. I'm hoping that CPC does what they do and have done in the past and do, like, applications for sessions, because I would really love to do a stenciling session there. And same with SGS, I'd love to do some kind of stenciling thing there as well. But I've really enjoyed doing these in the past. Like I really enjoyed Atlanta. I really enjoyed like SGS, the make and take. So ideally I'll do something at both. You want to do both, but we tight. It's the one time it'd still be nice to be in Florida, right? Because you won't have to drive to or fly to both. And that's kind of my thing. Like if I had to fly to both, I wouldn't. There's no way I could do them both. And especially right now, the prices of flights are just stupid. Like really stupid. So I don't know. Have you, like, what are your thoughts? Are you going to try to do one? Are you going to try to do them both? See where tickets go? Because like with SGS doing alumni tickets, that's the one I feel like a little more confident that I'll get a ticket to. But because, I mean, obviously they haven't said if they will or not, if CPC doesn't do alumni tickets, which again, like having been so long since the last one, I doubt that they will. However, it'd be amazing if they did. I would love to do them both too. And like I said, the only reason I think it's even like remotely possible is because, for me at least, is because I don't have to drive to both, or I don't have to fly to both. Planner friends I think will be there that I've never been. Yeah, see, this is like the big reason I FOMO'd so hard about Go Wild. Is because there was like a bunch of people that I've never met that I've like talked to a ton online that went, and I would have loved to be there to meet them. But hopefully some of them will be at CPC and or SGS, and hopefully I can manage to swing both because I really want to. I'd really love to be a part of both. I'd really love to do sessions at both, like, and by the way, if you're here, and you're not somebody that has been to lives before, please let me know, because I know everybody here so far that I've been talking to has, seen it, has stenciled. So if you're new here and you want more of a how-to, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to. Right now I'm just stenciling. And I'm going back with my stencil still down and tracing this black border, because kind of looking at the colors, I thought that it kind of needed something to pop. So now I'm just going to pull away a couple of the sides of my washi. I usually only pull 2 sides, or if I've got it like on all 3 sides, whatever. I usually keep one side washi down when I'm looking at it. So what I'll do is just kind of pull this back, and then you can see where, even though there's like a little bit of overspray here, that was kind of the look I'm going for, and that's why I left it down to do the dark, so that I could kind of have it still in place. And the good thing about you would think that after cleaning everything, oh, there it is. I knew I had one. I could find my sand eraser. I'm really okay with this like over spillage, because that's kind of, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it because you really can't tell. So now I'm gonna put April in here. I think I'm gonna check out my fonts this time. No, I think I just wanna letter it. So if you're able, are you gonna try to swing both? Like, is that like your game plan and try to get tickets, or are you gonna have to like kind of see how everything plays out? Because I know CPC hasn't announced like when their tickets are on sale though yet, right? Or like price or anything. Yeah, for sure. Is there one that you're like more likely to go to? Or are you just gonna kind of see how tickets play out? It really bums me out that they're doing CPC so close to SGS though. I was really hoping it would be either like earlier fall where it would almost bridge like that like gap of like not really a lot going on in the summer, or it would be in like late winter like it was before. Love to do Chicago since I've never been. Yeah, that's true. That I think would be probably the smartest way to do it. I think I'm gonna do a little plain for the for the dot over the April, or the I in April. I think that's probably the best way to do it for sure though, because that way you can kind of guarantee you'll go to one at least. And then like if, like you said, if you get a Chicago ticket and you can't swing them both, you can always, I'm sure there's gonna be people that are gonna be like want to resell tickets or buy tickets. That's coming up fast too. God. I like need everything to slow down for 5 minutes. I'm like so stunned that, hey Shannon, that like everything is just like, it just seemed like SGS was yesterday. And now like the Taylor Swift concert tour starts tomorrow and my birthday's in like 2 weeks and freaking tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Like, what is even going on? Like, it's already March Madness. Like, what is going on right now? Time is just like seriously flying. I should be much further along with packing. Yeah, you should. For real. I would be like panicking if I would be panicking if I were moving right now. I'm not gonna lie. I just have no time for that. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to do Dutch doors and I didn't. Oh well, this month is just gonna have to be a 2-pager. Dang it! I'm such an idiot. Oh, this is what I get. This is what I get. All right, I'm gonna have to move everything in here. April 3 to 9, Easter / beach. I'm so glad that I did not oh, it's gonna have to be a 3-pager. April 3 to 9, which is Easter / beach. April 10 to 16. Beach. April 17 to 23, which I said was no theme yet. And then April 24th to 30. Atlanta. Slash Taylor slash 2 yearly. No. Okay, and then this will be May, right? Mermaid. And then this will be May 1 to 7, which is mermaids. All right, I should still have plenty of room. Dang, I'm so mad at myself. Oh well, it's my birthday month. I deserve to take up space for my birthday month, right? Even though my birthday spread is not within the bounds of my birthday month. Oh well. So then this is going to be moods in line a day. And then this will be the calendar. I guess the good thing is that means I don't have to necessarily do all of those tonight. Because I'm tired. And it's only been a half an hour and I'm like ready to call it a night. But I do have to run and grab something real quick. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Not even. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So how much more do you have to pack, Lisa? Now I want... Let's grab a couple of like pinky, beachy colors. I'm trying to like ombre these letters and I don't know how well it's gonna look. Or how good, not how well. Shoot. So basically what I'm doing with this is I'm kind of picking an arbitrary line where, and I like pink more than orange and yellow, so it was kind of like a more of it. Ooh, this is a very, not the color orange I want. I don't know if they have the color orange that I want, really. Melon punch, we'll go with it. Yeah, that was more of it, but still not really the orange I was hoping for. But it is what it is. We'll do more yellow then. And then I am gonna go back with pink and kind of go over it. Hopefully kind of soften it a little bit. And then the yellow will be the rest of it. This is a good yellow though. What I should have done is just done the pink and the yellow and let them when they overlap. Oh well. So there is my cover page. And then we'll do a calendar on this side. I'm kind of between doing like the luggage with the calendar right here. Or kind of similarly, I could do this and put like the calendar like kind of small. Or I could do like the hot air balloon with the calendar. I think I'm gonna do the luggage. The luggage is speaking to me. Because I'm going to do the calendar like up in that corner. Which I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to come off of comments right now. So I can't see comments at this 1 minute. So I'm going to look at our calendar really quick. And I usually do Sundays on these calendars. I start Sundays. So this will start on... Oh, it's a Saturday. That's right. So first... second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29. Alright. And 30. But alright. So how's everybody's day today? I am like useless, honestly. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then this is April. I'm not gonna like zhuzh it up with a little bit of color in here. I'm gonna, like I said, though, do the pink and yellow only, and I'll let the colors overlap. And I'll number them really quick. Okay. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of use the luggage here. And I'm going to kind of stick with this color, like the pink and the orange and the yellow. And then I think I'm going to also add in just like a smidge of brown. Just to kind of give it a little more color. Oh. It's been a day today. It just seems like the last couple weeks, every week has been so long and so tiring. I need like a 6-day weekend to recover. Okay. I kept thinking today was Friday all day too, and like as I was about to leave, I was like, yes. And then I was like, it's only Thursday. Fantastic. I was so mad. Like, so mad. I was like, oh my god, I thought it was Friday. I thought I was leaving for the weekend. I, in fact, was not leaving for the weekend. And that sucked to realize. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do... Like, I definitely want one of these, like, bigger suitcases to be brown. And I am kind of holding down the stencil because I don't have it, just kind of the way it's sitting is like a little puffed up. So if I just hold it down, makes a difference. So you said you're moving kind of close to Maria, Lisa? I think that's what you said, right? Alright, so I think what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna do both of these brown. I'm gonna do this one pink. I might do this one yellow, this one pink, and then like travel in pink too. A little over an hour. That's fun. That's super exciting. Do you have like a place to, like a apartment or house or place to stay already yet, or is that like a you'll figure it out when you get there kind of thing? This is making me want like a bright pink piece of luggage. That would be so fun. Closing in a townhouse, yay! That is so exciting. I need like a little like spice in my life right now. I'm like so tired and blah about everything. I'm just gonna have to like live vicariously through your adventure. Dang, nice. That's exciting. And an elevator. How fun. Oh, for sure. Will you live close to them now? To your mom? Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, that's a huge place, huh? I was gonna say it. I was thinking it. I wasn't gonna say it. Just kind of playing around with colors on this one. I don't really know what color I want to make it, so I guess I'm just making it both. I might actually add a little pink in there too. Wow, nice. That's exciting. Did you like, I don't know if it's like a complex or just have a pool? That's like my immediate, if I lived in the South, I would 1000% have a pool. That would be like the only way you could convince me to move into the South. Okay. Nice. All right, let's see how this turned out. I'm kind of debating if I need to put like the black lines around this too. Yeah, I kind of think so. All right. My mom and my brother and my nephew are all on like the other side of the state this weekend, and the place they were supposed to stay all weekend, my brother accidentally booked for Friday through Tuesday instead of Thursday through Monday. So now they're at Great Wolf Lodge tonight, and I'm like kind of FOMOing. I want to go hang out with my nephew and splash around in a water park. Working on your Bookworm Life Planner, yay! I realized I had the same quote on the toys from one book. Oops. I do that all the time. When a quote hits you, it just hits you, I guess. That's the other thing I need to work on mine too. Maybe I'll do my April monthly calendar. And I think I have, oh, that's what I'll do, because I have bunnies, and then I can do, I might actually finish this, like this will be the only thing. I won't even do my mood trackers or anything, or my calendar for this one tonight. I might save that for next week. And then I could work on my bunnies, my Bookworm Life Planner, my April spread. And that way when I go to all of my book clubs in the next week, I could write them in, because they will be done. So I think that is the other, like, I usually try to do like 2 spreads. And since I screwed up, this counts as one instead of all 6 of them counting as one. Or 3, really, if I'm gonna count. This is 1. Right now, all I know is the Taylor Swift tour starts in a day, and I am literally just like freaking going feral about it. the amount of times I almost booked a flight to Arizona because, like, all of a sudden, all these, I mean, we all kind of thought it would happen, that all these resale tickets would drop prices. Ugh. The amount of effort it took for me to not just randomly book a ticket. She's going to the concert or just excited about it? But I literally, like, almost, I mean, because, like, some of the tickets are, like, $100, and I'm like, oh, my God. Excited, yeah. Is she going to any of the concerts? Houston. Exciting. I really, like, when she first announced her tour, Peter Gabriel at Madison Square Garden. Nice. Lena, I booked, when Taylor Swift first announced her tour, she is in Dallas on my birthday all weekend. My birthday's on Sunday, but I was like, well, we could go to the Saturday night show, fly in Friday night, go to the Saturday night show, fly out Sunday. But of course then the Ticketmaster bullshit happened. But I had booked a flight to Atlanta anyways, because I was like, well, if we get tickets, we get tickets. If not, like, that's where one of my best friends lives. Like, we'll just hang out. So I have a flight to Atlanta the weekend of her concert there. We're going to go and tailgate. And if we get last minute tickets, we get last minute tickets. And if not, then we don't. Okay, so here is my April cover. As far as London for a concert, I would totally go to London to see Taylor. I honestly, like, if I had the time off and the money, I would, Ed Sheeran's doing a concert in London in, like, 2 weeks. And he's playing his new album for the first time, and, like, his new album isn't out until May. And I freaking love Ed Sheeran, so I would totally go to that, too. But it's in London, and it's in, like, 2 weeks, so I can't. Somehow I'll get it. Well, I was hoping to go for my birthday into Dallas, but we didn't buy plane tickets because, you know, the tickets were the way they were. So I'm not doing that, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to, because this will be the 3rd year in a row that I will spend my birthday alone without any of my family. Luckily, I'm going to do a planner thing, but it's just kind of sad and depressing, so I wanted to go to Dallas and go see Taylor Swift instead, but Ticketmaster sucks. And then, so I have a ticket to Atlanta, a flight to Atlanta. We don't have concert tickets yet, but if it goes down the way they did in Glendale, like, we'll get tickets. It's just, you know, they might be nosebleeds, but I don't care, because in June, when she comes to Detroit, we have tickets to both nights on the floor. The first night we're in the 3rd row, and, like, my mind is still spinning from getting those tickets. So I'm not too worried about, like, having nosebleeds in Atlanta. I just think it'd be awesome to go to that concert. I think I have some pink plain washi that would be awesome here. Give me 1 second. And again, of course, I put all my washi away. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's so amazing, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm just, like, blown away that I got these tickets. So I definitely have those 2 nights, and then we're hoping to do Atlanta. And then I was, like, sitting here thinking, like, Chicago's the week before Detroit, and it's only a 4-hour drive. If tickets are that cheap, like, I might just get a ticket. And then, like, Cincinnati is at the end. I think Cincinnati is... Thank you. I do too. This doesn't quite match, but I think it's, like, subtle enough that this is, like, one of the new subscription boxes from Simply Gilded. And there's, like, a pink in there that's, like, a nice little pink. So I think I'm going to add that in too, just to kind of give this page a little bit of a thing. So yeah, so I don't have, but then, like, Cincinnati's only 4 hours away too, and she's there for a couple nights, and I'm like, maybe I'll also go there. But that would be, like, by myself. But I mean, honestly, I'd be okay with that. Alex, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Unless you want to fly back up and we'll drive to Cincinnati. Or fly to Cincinnati and I'll pick you up. But then I do also get to see Ed Sheeran in Detroit in July. So I am a very happy concert girly this summer. Actually, like, I used to think I was not into concerts at all. Went by himself to see John Mayer. Boo. We don't like John Mayer. I would totally go by. Okay, so here's the thing. If I don't count college, like, as an adult, I never really have had a lot of friends. And so, like, I was telling Alex that I don't think that I have ever gone to a concert either alone or with anybody but my family. And, like, my family is close, but, like, I am very clearly, like, the black sheep of the family. And so, also, I have this thing where I get older but just never wiser to my birthday spread. Right here. So, yeah. Anyway, so I've never gone to so my family's super close, but, like, I'm very clearly, like, the black sheep of the family that, like, is the oddball and, like, kind of doesn't get to do things that they want to do because whatever. Anyway. So but I realized, so, like, after I came home from college, like, I just didn't really have any local friends until I got involved in the planner community. And basically, long story short, like, I would go to concerts with, like, my family. And, like, again, my family's fine, but, like, I would go with my aunt a lot because I was going through, like, I went to school in Ohio for college, so I got, like, a country phase very early on, like, but I was just, like, a music person, so, like, I listened to everything from, like, emo to country to, like, everything. And then, like, but that was, like, not cool to my family, so everybody would, like, make fun of me to all, like, the country concerts I want to go to, except my aunt that would go with me. And then, like, my family slowly started getting into country, and then, it was just, like, a matter of, like, they started liking it, so then it was like, oh, it's cool to go now, like. And so I have never gone to a concert with friends, so I was like, I'm not, like, that into concerts, but, like, I was sitting there thinking, like, I'm probably not that into concerts because I've never felt, like, comfortable enough at a concert to just, like, let go and, like, be myself. So I'm very excited about the 3 concerts I currently have tickets to, and hopefully the 4th one that I'll be going to in April. Hopefully that'll be, like, my first concert with friends, other than, like, in college, which I'm trying to even think what we did. I mean, Ohio State had a lot of big free concerts, but they were, like, clusterfucks. None of you wanted to go with him to see John Mayer. I don't blame any of you. Nobody likes John Mayer. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's, like, 3 men in the world that do. So I think I have, for April, I think Monica has, I'm pretty sure I have them. Hopefully. If not, that'll put a stall on this spread. I think she has Easter egg date covers, right? Because I think I have them. I want to say I have them in here. Oop. Hearts. Books. Oh, I know I have them. Dang it. I wanted to say dag nabbit. I'm such a dork. I am 1000% sure I have them in here. There they are. Cool. So I think I'm going to go with, like, the big bunnies. This is one I actually realized that I don't think I ever released, so I'll probably put this in the shop in the next. I need to take a picture with it, but But I kind of like this like more classical bunny shape for Easter, but I feel like those are too small. And you're not gonna get a ton of them. So maybe I will use these guys. I think I'm gonna be a line short too. Dang it. What I think I might do is do like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. Oh well, we'll just do it as it is, and I'll deal with it at the end of the month. And that way I can put some bunny rabbits up top. I've never been like a big fan of using these things, but I cut my nails the other day and I feel like I like don't have the right nails for stickers right now. So this is when I fly to Florida, so I feel like the next like week is gonna be like either I'm gonna read a ton or I'm not gonna read at all. Like there's no in between on vacation. I either read like 40 books or I read one. Maybe, if that. So weird. Also, I just realized today, April 29th, which I will be in Atlanta for, is the 5th birthday of my shop, which is crazy. Aren't they so cute? I love these stickers. I'm a little mad that my birthday is yellow though. They do make cute day covers. I do wish they were like a smidge smaller, but not like much. I also really appreciate the little patterns in them. I know, somebody in a group was like, it's my chef's whatever birthday coming up, and I'm looking to like exchange samplers, or like somebody like give me samplers for, or like whatever. And I was sitting there and I was like, that shop has not been around as long as I have. There's no way they've been around for, I think they said 4 years. And I was like, there's no way. But then I was like, I know I wasn't around in like 16 or 17. Because like the summer of 17 is when I started the Harry Potter group. And I know my stencil shop was after that. And like it was at least, like I know I started my stencils in the spring. Like I thought it was May, but it turned out it was April. So I like went back on Etsy to my first order. And it was April 29th. And I'm like, oh. So now I feel like I gotta do something for my shop birthday. Yikes. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put the 30 kind of in this corner and then like not finish a book on either of these days. I'm just kidding. So I think up here we're gonna do like a little altered by the data fit. Yeah, right, exactly. Okay. So now let's stencil. I'm trying to decide what colors I want. So I think the little, actually it may be kind of cool to do like a rainbow of rabbits, a rabbit rainbow. So do I have like a, I think that's a good color to match that. It's not really any orange. So we'll do this like, is there orange? Really not. Do this dry marigold. And then there's definitely like a good yellow. Definitely like a green, although there's like 2 different greens. So we're gonna do that green. There's like a good blue, but I think we're gonna go with like more of the sky blue. And then do that for purple. That's what we'll do. We will do these colors. Gold, red, yellow, green. Hey Katie. Blue. I am working in my Bookworm Life Planner. I messed up my cover in April for my planner. So instead of doing Dutch doors like I've been doing, I'm just gonna have to do like 3 pages. So then I only did just the cover. And I can show you that after. And now I'm working in my Bookworm Life Planner because that seems easier to me right now. So for this one, I'm gonna, can you use any brushes or do they have to be for ink? These are actually, I think a lot of them are sold as like makeup brushes. Like I think this is maybe an eyeshadow brush, or like the other ones that I use. The original set that I got was for makeup. So if you have these kind of brushes that you're not going to use and they're makeup brushes, I would try them. You can use them. Thank you. These specific ones are sold as like craft brushes. But if you have the makeup ones, like I've gotten makeup ones at the dollar store, you can use them. I've gotten the makeup ones off Amazon. There's links to them. I think there's some of them are makeup ones too that are in the link of the like, that's in this description. So yeah, if you have makeup ones, you can totally use them. Or at least like give them a try. They might work. Okay, so I'm going to wash you down on this side, and that's going to hold the stencil. And then instead of washing the bottom like I usually do, because I don't want to get this calendar dirty. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't want to have to like line up the rabbits in here. So I'm going to start kind of on the inside of the page and go outward with it. Just because if I don't do that, I'm gonna have to line the rabbits up inside and it'll be a lot harder. So that is one tip that if you have a pattern where you have to line them up and you have like a spine like this, either like a hardcover spine or a spiral, starting on the inside is better for lining up, just because then you like, now I can just go with all this free space over here. versus like trying to like bend my stencil around the spiral. It's just less of a hassle. Okay. So the only problem with that is I would start with red here. So we're going to kind of start with like our orangey, and then we'll go back to the red. So we're going to leave like this space for the red. Because we do red, yellow, red, orange, yellow. Yeah, so we're kind of going to do like in thirds. And I'm kind of glad I picked this color as our orange, because it's like kind of exactly the color that it's definitely like a lot less orange than other oranges, so it works really well with. Now I'm questioning this though. Should I do more of like the straw? No, I think this is a pretty strong yellow. I have not seen those since my scrapbooking days. Yeah, so these are the oxide ones are actually what I recommend if you're going to use it in a planner. Just because the properties, they're not going to be like lending itself to bleeding. You know, like if you're scrapbooking or if you're card making, one of the positives of that is that you're like really only working on one side of the page. You don't have to worry about the bleeding. So like the fast setting dye inks are perfectly fine. But for planning specifically, and honestly just for newbies in general, like I recommend the oxides just because, like, again, not only do they not bleed, it's just also, I think, easier to work with. It's a little more forgiving with like the blending and kind of just how smooth it is. You don't have to worry about like the texture of it and all that. Uh-oh. Not something I anticipated. My stickers are pulling up. I guess this washi is super tacky. Alright, and now when I do a rainbow, the other thing is I find it kind of important to clean off our stencil. Or I guess I really could have used another part of the stencil since we're only kind of using that one little area. But we're gonna just give it a quick wipe. Doesn't have to be like super clean, but just helps not like run these colors together. So then to line it back up, I just kind of pick a rabbit and set it like right where it's at. And again, like I'll just leave that washi tape on and try to go on that line. But yeah, so Tim Holtz is basically what I use. Some additional oranges and yellows. Yeah, yellows actually is probably my least favorite color. I think that's like the next color he's gonna need to come out with is like a real true yellow. Mustard seed is probably my favorite, but like squeezed lemonade is also like super bright, nice yellow. But I just feel like he doesn't have like a real like rubber ducky yellow. Okay, where is my red? I'm such a loser. Okay. But yeah, I kind of noticed that too. And honestly, like I've got all his colors, all of the Distress Oxides at least. In craft. Yes, he is. He's so out of it. Oh, you're so out of it. I was like quickly reading. I thought you said man, that man is so out of it. I was like, why? What did he do? Oh no. Yes, he is. He's like constantly releasing products, but they're not all inks and stuff. They're, you know, some of the scrapbooking and card making supplies. He does IG lives and I think YouTube lives too. He's like literally just this week put out some kind of cutter that I haven't even looked at yet, but I'm trying not to. I do not need another cutter. But yeah, he is still active. The other one I think is Simon Hurley, is kind of like a younger version of him. But he doesn't have the hybrid like Tim Holtz does. And this is my favorite. There's actually a ton of other inks, and I'm sure scrapbooking, you probably know this, but now that I've almost got my office where I want it, and I think I've got most of my inks dug out, and organized, which is super nice. Well, most of them organized, not all of them, but a majority of them are organized. I think within the next, I think in April, we'll probably do a live where we go through different inks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no spend for sure for you. So you need to move. All right, so these colors are all kind of pretty much what I was hoping they were, or what I was thinking they were. So that's exciting. We love a good rainbow. Give her another wipe. When I like misread it, I was like, what did he do? Oh no. Use a scrapbook class. I don't know what CKC is. Oh, that is so cool. That would have been awesome. I'm a little jealous of that, to be honest. He also just seems like super genuine. Like, he seems like the kind of teacher that I like want to be, that's like super encouraging and like, oh, nice. I'm still FOMOing that I didn't go to Go Wilds. I wish I could have. Ugh. That's super cool though. He seems like he would be like a fun celebrity, you know, art world celebrity to meet. I would prefer to meet Taylor Swift, but he might be like high up on the list. I will never meet any of these people. I know what I'm saying. Where is my green? Don't FOMO about Go Wild. Did you go? Did you not like it? I need the details. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? I was like, some of my friends went, they had fun. What? I FOMO'd so hard. Especially because, like, a couple of my close friends went, and then, like, other people that I really like. I'm so excited for SGS. Like, we were just talking about this, and the like, crappy / also, like, it could be really awesome thing is that CPC is the freaking weekend before SGS, and, like, I'm the crazy person that's like, I'm gonna do both if I get tickets. It's gonna be a wild 2 weeks. I feel like I need to go to Go Wild at least once too. And Alex has gone to the last 3, I think. And like this year we weren't gonna go. And we bought Taylor Swift tickets a couple times. And we like still weren't gonna go. And then she FOMO'd with like her past roommates. And at that point, like, I had already like siphoned off my vacation days to where I, you know, and plus it was a lot, like, to drop like last minute like that. So I ended up not going, and I FOMO'd very hard. I had a very rough weekend because I was like very sad that I didn't go. I would definitely have to, I mean, like, I don't think I would have to have somebody to go with now because I know that Alex will probably end up going most of the time. And, like, I know Maria goes, and I would love to go. Like, very much love to go. I think I'm gonna, I mean, it's gonna be expensive. As long as, like, the city is attainable, I think I'm gonna probably go next year. And the dates work too, obviously. CPC you should do. I'm really hoping to do it. I'm hoping to do both. Like, CPC is Chicago Planner Conference. That's actually the one I've been to the most. If I go this year, I've been twice. So it was like literally, CPC was like literally the last weekend that, before everything shut down for COVID. Like it was, 2020 was leap year, right? So it was like they did like the extra day at CPC because it was like the 29th of February. And so it was literally like the first case of COVID in Chicago was that Monday after everybody left. So like after that point was when like COVID stuff really started getting real. Like, so like that for for 2 years, has been, like that's the last thing we did. Basically, that's the last planner thing I did. Well, we did local meetups, but until SGS. You might still try to fly. I'm gonna drive. It's like 4 hours for me, CPC. And that's honestly because I can drive to either CPC or SGS is the only way that I could do both. I wouldn't want to pay for the flight for 2 back-to-back like that. But like I said, because I'm so close to CPC, I'm gonna try to do both, which is gonna be a lot, but yeah, Florida, I don't know. I mean, I think the Go Wild chatter is that it's gonna be somewhere like east-ish of the Mississippi-ish, but I mean, who knows until they announce it. Oh, I'm glad I had that pink there. The pink like totally made this, I think. So there are our little bunnies. But yeah, I would love to go to Go Wild. It's gonna depend on location. The 2 flight thing will be your problem, yeah. I mean, the other option would be, if you've never been to Chicago, go to Chicago, stay until like Wednesday. I mean, you'd have to pack for 2 very different climates, but theoretically you could do like and just fly from Chicago to parking rates and flights, and it's pretty close. I mean, that makes sense. I'm hoping that I'll be able to carpool with some people, so I won't have to, and we can like split parking. I think you're probably too far to like come up and meet me where I could just be like, let's carpool. But I'm hoping to carpool, so like between gas and parking and stuff, hopefully I'll be able to offset it with at least one other person, and obviously like hotel and all that too. I won't not. I mean, I would drive to Florida. I've grown up driving to Florida my whole life, but I wouldn't drive by myself to Florida. SGS I will fly. To Chicago is what I'll drive to. Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, I thought about taking the train, but if I can't leave until like noon or 1, like that's gonna probably put me in too late. And again, like airport, if I can't leave until after noon or even after 11, there's the whole having to go and be at the airport X amount of hours early, even though I pre-check, and the Detroit airport's not that bad. It will be weird flying down there. You have to deal with the Orlando airport. Yuck. I'm trying to think. So I just think like having to deal with one of the 2 Chicago airports, and from the airport getting to the hotel, it's probably just easier for me to to drive, and like knowing my time constraints that I have to leave at certain times and 4 times a year for work. Well, so what you need to do, Lisa, is make one of those times miraculously be during SGS, so you can just have them pay to fly you. But no, I mean, like, you realistically could maybe just cut out one leg of the flight if you want to extend it that long. Or can, I don't even know, like, if you can travel while you're working, like you could just work from whatever hotel or place you stay. A lot of the airport runs from MCO. Oh, that's right. Your first one was one of our good friends, Shelby, and her family, Christy, and their brood of kids, and Christy's husband. I forgot. I knew your name looked familiar. You have a quarter meeting in November. There you go, Lisa. Get it, I have heard many things about Shelby and your shuttle. Oh, Shelby. Love her. Okay, so there is my April monthly spread for my Bookworm Life. I usually on these pages, I just kind of put my, like TBR books that are releasing, my book club books. And then, on my monthly, I've just been kind of recording like my book club and like the formats of books that I've finished reading, and clearly I haven't been reading as much as I did in February. So I'll show you February's. Really tiring. Yeah. We ended up just Ubering because our flights were moving so many times. So we're just like, we can't deal with it. But we wanted to do a shuttle, but it was just like, I think my flight changed like 8 times. And I was like, I can't like physically even comprehend like having to deal with that and having to like schedule it with somebody. Anyway, so this is where I put the different books, like formats. So like it's a physical book, an ebook, or an audiobook, or an ebook. So yeah. But I think that's still like a little, I mean, we still have a little time if I do my 2 hours, but I think I'm just going to be done. The Shamrock stencil, there's actually a bunch of Shamrock ones. Probably have 2 sprinters. Yeah. And it's in a different hotel, right? Which is fun. I've thought about actually, my other thought for SGS is my family has a condo in New Smyrna on the coast by Daytona. So if we don't do as many Disney days, my other thought would be to go to our condo, and in that case, I might just rent a car and then just rent the car the whole time. I know. I'm just like one of those people that like hates being an inconvenience to other people, and even though like I know that's like the service that you're offering, like it was just too much for me, and like I'm the travel one of the group of people that I came with. Like I'm the one that like travels most for fun. And I was just like, I don't know. And then I was like, maybe we should do the shuttle. And then people started asking questions, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to Uber. Definitely have a car. Work would pay for it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking is I might just rent a car or convince my uncle to come up and bring one of their cars to let me use it, which would also work. So that's my thought. I don't know. I definitely want to do both though. I really want to do both if I can. And I would love to do a stenciling thing at both too. So, but yeah, so I know this wasn't as long or as put together as they most are. Sorry about that, but it has been a day. I'm useless with tour starting tomorrow. Is it? Okay, see, that was the impression that I got. Because when I first looked at the hotel last year, I was like, oh, that's cute. But then I started reading reviews and I was a little nervous about it. Thank you. To the point where I never read reviews either. But one day I was bored at work and I was like, I'm just gonna read some reviews. Check out the restaurants. And I started reading reviews and I was like, oh no. And I had a full-on panic attack about it. But thankfully we ended up getting a room in the tower, and the tower was good. And I liked the pool was nice. I enjoyed it. But I know that there was a lot of people that had rooms that they were not happy with. This one's really good. Good. I mean, I enjoyed the rate of the other one. So that wasn't bad. I'm the kind of person that, like, I sleep in the room. Like, you had the sunshine. You already knew what we were in for. You should have warned us. It's okay, though. Like, honestly, like I said, I'm the kind of person that I just sleep in the room anyway. Like, I thought it was, like, kind of a cool concept. But, like, being so spread out was kind of sad. And then, you know, I know some of the rooms in the outer parts were not great. Like, I know one of my friends, their room the first night was, like, there was construction. And, like, they had kids with them. And it was just, like, a lot of yikes. So that was, like, hard for them. And then, you know, I thought that, I mean, I didn't go in the pool, but I liked the little pool area. But, like, I was looking at the one this year, and this year's hotel just looks so much nicer. So, but it's also a lot more expensive, which is a bummer. Especially if I do CPC and SGS. It's going to be a lot of money. But it is what it is. That's why I work my butt off. Hi, Jennifer. Miss your face. Oh, yeah. No, I definitely will be rooming with people. I don't think I've ever not roomed with anybody. Is the Shamrocks? Yep, the Shamrock is definitely available. If you're thinking about ordering, though, wait until, if you can wait, unless you, like, really want it, like, right now. Next weekend, starting Friday, I'm in the Harry Potter and the Order of the Planners sale, and I'll have 35% off everything. So if you want to save some money, I would wait until next weekend. And I'll post all about that in the group and everything. But yes, there are 4 different Shamrocks. Let me pull them out, hang on. 4 different Shamrock stencils available. Just mostly, like, different sizes. Yeah. So there's, these are backwards. This is small and this is large. I was like, that is not the right one. So there is the Shamrocks and Horseshoes. Just the horseshoes. The large Shamrock one. Small Shamrocks. And then the Clover. And they're all just, like, slightly different sizes and whatever. So there are, like, 4/5. Printed off the Disney trip photos. Yay! I know. We were talking about that. But I'm also talking about, like, missing the beach. So I was like, I really want to go to the beach too, though. Donna! I haven't seen you in forever. Feels like I haven't seen Donna in, like, a year. Yeah, that was, I believe, the small Shamrocks. Are you at your scrapbook thing this weekend, Jen? Hi, bujo. Yay. Yes, post pictures. I know. That's like the one thing that I would love to live closer. I mean, I'm in Michigan. Like, I realistically do live close to beaches. It's just not the ocean. Yay. I'm jealous. I need a break. Tomorrow is going to be, I'm supposed to go to dinner with my cousin, but after that, all I'm going to be doing is stalking TikTok for videos of the Taylor Swift concerts. I'm just sad you're not going to get scrappy. You needed to work tonight to not take, yeah. And those can be some cold beaches, for sure. And, like, even in the summer, the water is freezing. And it's just not the same. It's not the waves. Like, I mean, I know there's waves. I'm not a lake girl. I'm not like I don't know. It's not the same. I grew up going to Florida at least once a year. Because like I said, my grandpa bought a place there in like the 70s, like when it was first being built, so we bought it like dirt cheap. So we had that in our family for decades. So I basically grew up going there at least once a year. What album do I use? So I use, I've gotten these from several different people. These are jumbo 7x9 albums. Unfortunately, most shops don't carry that size, but spoiler alert, I am looking into getting some to sell in the shop. They won't have this like printed cover on it. It's going to be just the like white / clear cover like this, and then probably like a logo sticker on the spine. So it won't be like the fancy ones, but they also won't be $20 like the fancy ones are, $20+ So yeah, so probably in April is when I'm hoping to have them in the shop if everything works out. Last year we had crazy waves. Did you? Ooh. Of TC, like Traverse City, or is there an Ohio City that's TC too? But yeah, albums, they'll be like, I mean, the fun thing is you can decorate yourself with your own vinyl stickers, so, but it'll be like this, where like, it's like a clear cover. Just because I don't have a printer to be able to print the kind of stickers that stick on here. I mean, I do, but not like, it would just cost a lot. And honestly, I've never wanted to do anything with printing. Sheet protection card says 3 rings. Yeah. Traverse City. Yay. Actually, that's where my mom and brother's family are all this weekend, and I'm here by myself. Sad and lonely. I had a breakdown today. That I was here all by myself. Yeah, Traverse City Traverse City's pretty. I do like Traverse City, but like, it's still not the same. I know. And like, I'm just not I mean, I know I'm from Michigan, but I'm not like an up north girl. I mean, it's fine. It's fun. But it's just not the same. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michigan. It's pretty. I mean, like, it's super, like, it's different. It's pretty. That sounds so spoiled, I know. But it's not the same as the ocean. There's a million people here. I'm good with being alone, but, like, there's a lot of, I'm, like, very hormonal today, / good night. I'm about to get off here and go chill out for a little bit. I'm, like, very hormonal / my mom is gone / Taylor Swift freaking thing / like, the rest of your family disagreed. Yeah. I mean, Traverse City is cool, though. Like, there's a lot of, my ex and I went up there one time and did the beer, like, passport trail or whatever it's called, and that was really fun. And there's, like, some nice wineries and stuff up there. I haven't been in a really long time, actually. Here's the thing, like, again, I mostly have gone places like that with family, and it's just not the same. It's way more fun when you have, like, friends, or, like, obviously, like, my boyfriend, to do that kind of stuff with than it is with family. So, but yeah, I don't know. Ocean is just always, like, I'm an ocean girl. Like, I grew up in Florida, basically. So yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you guys again for joining. We did our April cover page. I think in the next, like, week, I'll probably do this calendar and my moods, and then kind of start getting ahead here. Because there's a lot of stuff coming up in April. April's gonna be a busy month for me. And for the shop. Like I said, my shop's 5th birthday, apparently, is at the end of April 29th. So, probably do something around the end of April. My birthday is in, like, 2 weeks. Can I show March? Yeah. So, that is my March cover page. I'm shocked. Like, I didn't even realize it until somebody in another shop group was like, I'm looking for people to donate samplers to my, I think they said 4th birthday. And I was like, my shop's older than theirs. And I was like, oh my God, I looked for my first order date and it was April 29th. So I realized that my shop is going to be 5 years old. Yeah, so March cover page, and then I do like my 1 line a day here. I just did some shamrocks, and then my calendar with some shamrocks, and also I did this like floral corner. So I kind of did like a mix of like shamrocks and flowers this month. I don't know why. It just got in my head to do it. And then this was my mood tracker with the shamrocks. And then since I was doing a lot of mood trackers, but like not having a hard time fitting in like my mood key, I just made one key that I'm gonna like move in between. April 29th. Yeah. April 29th is my shop's birthday. Emily's is 420. Mine is April 2nd. And my grandpa's was April 7th. My ex-aunt's is April 7th. And my other aunt is April 6th. Thank you. I actually meant to do that in April and just started on the page without thinking. Like I've done the Dutch doors every month. I guess April just wanted to be special. Yeah, all the April birthdays. I'm behind on this. Aren't I? Yeah. The 12th. What did I listen to last week? I don't know. So yeah, so that's my... Oh, did you want to see the rest of March? I don't know. This was the Lucky Charms week that I did with... These are Sugar Pop Fizz stickers. So we kind of... She had done a Lucky Charms... The black pages. Oh, those are actual blackout book pages from Archer and Olive. I screwed up on the playlist in white, and so I just taped the black pages over it. So then Lucky Charms week with Sugar Pop Fizz, and then this week for St. Patrick's Day I used that Shamrocks, the small Shamrock stencil again. And then next week is Cherry Blossoms that I did last live. I can't really see the top of the page. I really liked how this one turned out. Like, this is probably one of my favorites. And then the week after that is my birthday week. Also, Jen, I don't know if I've told you this or if Christine told you. April 2nd, that Sunday, is my birthday. And since I won't have anybody in town, I'm going to go to Scrappy. So, if you want to come to Scrappy on the 2nd, you should, because it's my birthday. And I don't want to be alone on my birthday. Yes, so for most of the months, that was just a matter of, like, trying to save pages. Yay! I'm glad. I've done the fold-in ones just so I didn't take, like, because if I was doing, like, a cover page, the 2-page calendar, and those. Yay! Thanks, Jen. That makes me happy. It would take 6 pages, and then 6 times 12, you know, is a good amount of pages. So in order to not do that, because I got like halfway through the year last year and realized I was going to be out of pages. And so I started doing that like halfway through last year. And I meant to do every month this year that way. But again, I screwed up and just started working on this page and then realized that this wasn't supposed to be on this page. This was supposed to be the calendar. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just make April special. It's going to have its own calendar page and its own mood tracker page. But then the rest of the year, I will continue to do it, and it'll fold out like that. So, yeah. Do I have Harry Potter stencils? Yes. I don't have them listed at the moment. They come back, like, they're in the vault, so they come back occasionally. I'm debating if I'm going to do it next week for the Harry Potter sale. If nothing else, I can show you them and I can just like make a private listing for you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like fully list them just because there's just a lot of them, and it takes a long time to like specifically do those. So yeah, so I'm not positive. I do have some that are like generically Harry Potter, like potions, bottles, and footprints. But I do have like very specific, hang on, I'm pulling them out. Very specific Harry Potter ones. So yeah, I have a ton of them to answer that question. This is probably my favorites. Ravenclaw, yeah. I have, so I've got each house and like their house mascot. So like the house crests. And then Ravenclaw specifically, let's see what else. I have this one that has like all of the house mascots on. This is one of my favorites, is like I'll pull out my old planners and show you some of the ones. Some of the spreads that I've done. So there's like a Luna one and one thing. Aw, that's so cute. And then let's see what other Ravenclaw. I think those might be, oh no, I definitely have at least one more. So I have this one that has all the houses like in a smaller pattern. Well, the good thing is they'll be 35% off next week, so definitely, I mean, they're not in the shop right now, so. And then I have like these half crusts too, so I have Ravenclaw as well for that. I think that's the last, yeah. That's the last like specific one I have. What else? Oh, let me pull out my actual older planners I have. So I've done a few different Harry Potter spreads. So this is actually in January. I went to a Harry Potter themed planner conference. And I did a special stencil for that one because I actually did a session there. So, and I think this is, if I do list the Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, I know, you know that. The Harry Potter sales I do 35% off for, because my group. So I always do special like for that one. So this was the one I made for the conference specifically, but I believe that I will also list that because I have not designed anything new this week. So there might not be anything new for the sale next week. Everything's 35% off, so I love this one too. Like, I love the layers of it. And then I also did my packing list with other Harry Potter stuff. Yeah, the Marauders map. So then I also have, every year in September, I do a Harry Potter month. So let me pull up. Actually, let's start with my oldest one because I feel like they get better as the years go. So I'll start with the worst ones. So I actually think I did June and September in this year. I did. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So let's see. Yep. I did kind of like a June/Pride one, this one. And then, okay, so then July. This is a little rough. I do really like the colors on this. And then like I did the silver crest. I don't even know if, yeah, you can kind of see the silver like shimmery crest like very subtly. And then the castle. And then this was a Luna one. This is so bad. This is so just like this planner itself is, the paper's not very good. But like also like I've just come a very long way in inking. So this was like my original Marauders map one. Actually, I mean, my original Marauders map one was in a happy planner, but in a bullet journal. This is my Gryffindor. I do really like this one. It does show my growth for sure. Oh, I did September too, I think. Oh yeah, I did do September. So then this was September. My original September cover page. I do love how distressed the brick looks on this. So then September. I have a list somewhere. I could try to get that fit for public consumption. So then there's more September. So compare Septembers, yeah. I did this really cool. This one I do really like. I got the foil quill on this, and I actually foil quill stenciled. I don't even know where my foil quill is, but I should find it because that was really fun to use. And then I really like this one too because I had the banners like hanging, and then I did like the pages with it, the Dutch door with it. That was really fun. I got sick that weekend and didn't even plan. And so then there was like a mood tracker with the envelopes, and I was trying to do a points thing. Oh, there's my last week. And then I was going to clean and do Adobe stuff. And then I made this for like Quidditch. And then I did a lettering challenge for that. Oh, I did really like this one. I went to New Mexico like right around Halloween. So I was like trying to do a New Mexico slash like slash Nightmare Before Christmas theme. Like, look at the little cacti with like Sally pattern on them. Hi, Cynthia. And then I tried to do a so like New Mexico State has like the Sanderson sisters' hair in it, and like Skelly's face. Okay, and then the next year was black. This is the dreaded 2020 year. I don't even know if your campground is full of people playing Quidditch. I'm trying to see if I have any, like, specific... This was not 2020. There's no way. This is not 2020. What one was 2020? Is this 21? This has to be 21. I don't even know where my 20... Oh, I do know. I don't think I have it right here, though. Okay, so I guess we can't compare 2020s. I'll have to find it for the next time. So this is 2021. I was like, this is way too full for to be 2020 because I know there were large swaths of time that I did not plan in 2020. The half moon. Which one was the half moon? I don't even know what one you're talking about. Oh, I bet you're talking about the hot air balloons. That. I actually just did the stencil differently. Oh, yeah. I loved my Disney month. Sonic? No. I don't have any Sonics. This was my Disney month. I did like that. This was one of my favorites. I had never even seen Star Wars at this point, but I love this one. Freaking Grogu in it. This was a good one. Okay, let's see. The May was so fun. That's when we took my nephew to Disney. Okay, so there's July. There's another Harry Potter one. Different pages, but I did the same kind of concept with the stars. The silvery stars are just like much brighter. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't do Harry Potter all this month. I just did the cover. The monthly calendar cover. I did do this potions one. This I think was like a metallic watercolor, which was fun. I don't know. Can you see it shining? Made it look copper, which was fun. Oh, okay. So this is when, yeah. The squares are stencils. I actually have a monthly layout that I use on all of them now that is better than, I like better than. Okay, so this is where my September start to get over the top. So now it's Dutch doors and it opens. And yeah, all this is stenciled. I don't think none of this is freehanded, other than I didn't draw the stickers, but the stickers I'm sure were. And then we have like you go into platform 9 3/4, the Hogwarts Express. And then this one, when I Dutch toured this. Raisin Canes. Wait, what are we talking about Raisin Canes? Did I go to Raisin Canes? What? Or are you at Raisin Canes? I'm so confused. I'm going to Toledo this weekend, so maybe. The night bus, yep. And then did the same thing. And yeah, again, I used the foil. Oh, I said chicken. Did I? Oh. And then again, I did the banners. And then, oh, this one was good. Okay, Marauder's map. And I actually embossed this stuff. I don't know if you can tell, but like when I rub my hand over it, like some of the footprints are embossed, so like I can feel them. And they're like shiny too. And then this was my weekly. So fun. Loved this one. And then again, potions and mood tracker for potions. And I think that's all the Harry Potter in this one. Yep. So then, I don't do a very good job with it, to be honest. I try. I started when my dad died. Glue attached to sheets. Yeah, I use a tape runner. I just take the tape and literally just go like on the very edge and then fold it back as far as I can. And just try to stay in a straight line. Next week, I think, when I do my April, I will do that. I mean, I just basically, I probably could be more detailed in it. Okay, so this was last year's planner. So let's go with the Harry Potter stuff. This. I love this. I love the Merida one too. Oh, so I do this birthdays. So I have a group called Harry Potter and the Order of the Planners. And it's kind of how my shop started. And all of our admins, these are our birthdays for that. So like the Burrow. And then all our birthdays are on like their clothes. Let's see, Harry Potter. So clearly I have 2 years running of not doing my packing list. Oops. Sometimes these are stenciled, but a lot of times, yeah, I just hand letter stuff just because I'm lazy. And also, I don't have a ton, like, my font stencils don't sell super well, so a lot of times I don't, and maybe I just need to find a couple better fonts. Yeah, the Olympic ones, I liked those. I probably should do like another, like bouncy font. I can work on that too. So let's see. March was all travel. Letter stencils, okay. Freehand lettering? No, I don't, because honestly, I probably could. I can work on it, Katie. The problem with like letters is that it's so hard to scale, like, because every planner sizes are different. And then also like the lines are so thin, but also like you have to bridge them. So like O's, you have to make sure there's an open area that so that like the middle part stays attached, all that kind of stuff. But I will work on it. Like this is a stencil, but this is all lettered, hand lettered. I don't have a tutorial on hand lettering. Honestly, that's a stencil. Honestly, I look at it like drawing. I can kind of go through it real quick though. Let me find. So some of it, like that's a stencil, but that's hand lettered. That's a stencil. And this was the first when I realized I was gonna run out of pages. But honestly, I would say the majority of it is hand lettered, unless it's like a big title that looks super fancy. Then it's probably not. And this is the new calendar one that I use more than anything, the brush like that. Seattle, that trip was so fun. Okay, so there's another, like, kind of the same layout across another year. Oh, I love this theme of using the camera. The Polaroids was so fun. I loved it. Toronto, Jen, that was so fun. We should do that again. I liked that. So I actually used, for August, I wanted to use the same stencil in the entire month, but in different like ways. So like this was the cover. And then I went to Toronto, as Jen knows, and I used the Toronto stencil, but then I also used the Polaroids for the boxes. And then for this month, I kind of used them like as decorations on the side. And then for this one, I used them as the boxes again, but I made them like bigger and like more of the focus and used the colors instead of like other things on the page. And then I used it to kind of like spell out the month and then put that in the bottom. So I thought that was kind of a fun exercise because it was literally one stencil that I did a month of different spreads with, which was kind of cool. Okay, so then once again, back to September. Go back to September. Oh, December, not September. Goofball. Yeah, like I thought that was it was a fun exercise to be like, okay, what can I do differently? Okay, so once again, this one is a little fancier. Like you can kind of see, like you said, it shows the growth of like, it's all kind of the same thing, but I changed up each month. So again, in the changed up department, instead of a Dutch door, this one you can move. So like, you can move it with a ribbon. I'm such a dork. But I really like the purple and the black. Like the black was like the ministry. You see this in your scrapbook. Yeah, you could do it when you did, when you guys went to Harry Potter. And this actually isn't a separate stencil. This is just the double-decker one that I have. I just like kind of covered the windows on the second deck and moved them up. Oh, as far as growth, yeah. And then there's another, you know, intro to, and then kind of the same one I had in a different last year, I think, the year before, but a little more. It's got like the backsplash, the tile, the brick, whatever. And then, oh, I love this one. It's my Honeydukes layout. Loved this one. So fun. And then the last one again, I didn't emboss this one, but the same thing, the Marauders map. So yeah, that was my progress of the Harry Potter months over the years. So yeah. Let's see. That's all letters. Oh, I love this one. This one's one of my other favorites. This is one I see myself doing every year because it was so fun to do and just like so I don't know, because like I could do the lips. This is the lip stencil, and then like again, it's like using the stencil in a different way, like not just like the pattern laid down. I just kind of moved it all around to kind of go with it, and then I just freehanded all these letters and like all the just different designs that are on the book. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never gonna happen. So then we have October, and then when Taylor Swift's new album came out, we did this one on live. I remember doing this one together. Love this one. I might have to redo this one for tour one of the weeks. And then again October. It is, that's what it is, Jen. It's Mean Girls. Duh. I had these from Shine. They're like so freaking cute. And then my Taylor layout. I love this one. I've been like frantically searching for like, I got Sugar Pop Fizz did one, so I'm definitely gonna use that one. But I'm just looking for sticker kits, and I'm like, why am I not just using my stencil? Because hello. So fun. And then November, of course, our first one was SGS. Loved this layout. I love the colors of it. Last year's. I like the colors this year too, but like last year's color were like my jam. And then I did Alex did this first, but I did the Epcot colors in my suitcase. I loved that. September is always Taylor. Why is September always Taylor? And then I do like a travel, like Florida travel-y since I was still there, the one. And we liked using the buffalo plaid like in the fall color. And then when I got my Taylor tickets, I need more concert stickers. I have the best idea for a concert stencil, actually. I'm really excited. I was going to design that tonight, actually, or work on drawing some of it. So yeah, so this is the last month. Oh, I liked this one too. This came out like way better than I thought it was going to when I first started doing it. Yep, this is just a notebook. I'll show you, hang on. Oh. Yeah, it's just like a plain notebook that I do that. The gingerbreads were so fun. I love doing the gingerbread one. I'm going to definitely do that one again next year. I'm going to use a different background color, but it would turn out so cute. But yeah, Maria, this is just blank notebook. It was kind of my progress as a bullet journaler, I guess. We can go through them this year too. Let's see. I love this cover page. Meet me at midnight. I actually thought about, and I still may go through, the trees were, yeah, I do like that tree one. And kind of the same spread as I did last year. I haven't finished my goals page. Haven't finished my word of the year page. That might be what I work on this weekend, actually. Let's get this baby all finally set up. And then some self-care stuff. And I really love this social media tracker and shop goals one this year. Love how it turned out. And then I have a bucket list page that I haven't done. I haven't filled out my packing list. My playlist. I've been picking like a song each week that I was listening to a lot to put down. I thought it'd be kind of fun, like at the end of the year, to put a playlist. But it's going to end up all just being Taylor Swift songs, so I'm not really sure why. I need to make a playlist because it's just this one. Okay, these next two pages, like, I'm obsessed with. So I started out with this one, and this was going to be like my favorite picture each month. So like sometimes it's going to be stuff I did, but like this month it's going to probably end up being my nephew, my new baby nephew, in a onesie that I got him, like with the best smile I've seen him have. So that might be this month's. So then, and then also like the Taylor Swift lyric, hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Thought that would be really cool. So I'm going to put like my favorite picture from each month in here. And then I wanted to do more because I had the lyric candle wax and Polaroids on the hardwood floor. So I made it look like a hardwood floor, and I just basically drew that. And then did a smaller Polaroid, and then to do like 23 adventures in 23, and that's like, not just like going camping or, you know, going to a new city or skydiving. The Polaroid is a stencil, yeah. There's two. I have one that it's a 2x3, and it actually fits, and you actually get all the inserts with this too. So, this one fits sprocket photos, even though it's like not like really shaped like a Polaroid. It's kind of like the same concept where it's got like the area to write. But it fits like a sprocket photo. Let me have my sprocket right here, and I can kind of show you that because I haven't used this one yet in my planners. But like this one would fit a sprocket photo. So like if you wanted to put a Polaroid and put like a sprocket photo like that fit, it's just, you know, it gives you a little bit of border, but it fits your sprocket photo. Whereas, so that's the, I think it's called Snapped 2x3 or 3x2, one of the two. The other one is the one that I actually have used in most of them. I really love the Polaroid stencil, but this one I like better because it does not fit any of the sprocket ones specifically. Because as you can see, that takes up a lot of room on the stencil. But this one you also get all the insert pieces. Because when I'm inking it, like, I kind of use it a little differently than I do most stencils. So this one, I'm gonna have to kind of play around with all the pieces, but so you get 5 different size Polaroids here. So like there's that one, This is the one I use most of the time for like the bigger pictures. And then I think this is the one I use for the smaller pictures. And then, like I said, you get the insert pieces. And I do kind of like this one because it's like the stacked Polaroids. I might have just messed 2 of those up, but I mean, you can see what I mean. You get the insert pieces. And I've got another one rolling around here. So, oh, I kept this one in my bag because I was using it for measuring it because I think that's the size I used for that. So yeah, that one's called just Snap. This one's called Snapped, and the other one is called Snapped, like 2x3 or 3x2, whatever the... Probably did 2x3, but it might be 3x2. Either way. So yeah, so that is the Polaroid one. And then, so yeah, so then this doesn't have to be like once a month. So this is like any of the... No, I don't. I've never done that. It's too much of a hassle for me. I know Monica does. She does, and I know Alex does. I don't think Alex is in here tonight. I know she had a long day today, so she's not here. Can that one be used with the sprocket picks? Not without cutting them. Like, these are sprocket picks, but I just took my square and measured around them and cut them. So the 2x3 or the 3x2, I'll bring both of those to the next Scrappy to show you. But the 3x2 is the one that like is fitting your sprocket photos. These ones don't fit your sprocket photos, but like obviously like I just cut around them. Like I do pictures that have the like are like small enough, if that makes sense. So like this was when my nephew was baptized. This is when we did the Harry Potter exhibit in Atlanta. This was the Harry Potter planner event, and then me like actually having my session. And then my friend Kelly and I went to Toledo last month, which we're going to do again on Saturday. And then we took my nephew to Paw Patrol Live. So that'll be my next... A sprocket book cover. Yeah, cropping them basically, yeah. A sprocket book cover is some people in their bookworm planners. They will, at the end of their month or wherever, they will... print out like the cover of the book and put them either like in their monthly when they finish reading them, or at the end of the month they have these monthly wrap-ups, and they'll put like all the books they read here. I don't do that though. It's just more hassle than I want to do to like find the pictures and download them and all of that. Like, I'm too lazy for that. I'm a lazy bee at heart. It's kind of the danger of doing these lives. You guys all realize that I'm just lazy. I do as little work as possible, which is why I like stenciling. Because you can do a nice pretty bullet journal and not put the work in to draw it all. So that's January. And then I really liked the shimmery inks we use on here. This is all really shimmery. And the snowflake one, and the snow pattern. And then I showed you guys this one. I love this one because this is like several different layers. We made the paper yellow, and then we did some of these like really distressed patterns, and then we did the footprints and the Marauders map over it. That's something I need to do, like kind of play with more, because it turned out really cool. And then we have like a Mardi Gras / Valentine's Day 2-for-1. And then I really liked this one. This was a really simple one, but it was really fun to do. The colors made it a lot. And then we have a Super Bowl one, and just like a Valentine's Day, a Mardi Gras, just kind of a florally, lovey, hearty one. And then I showed you that. So that's the history of my bullet journaling. Lazy. I asked my sister to bring her ink, stencils, and magazines for me. She is my mom. Yes, she is. Thank you. I don't mean lazy. I just mean like, I don't like doing the complicated things like Googling the book pictures and fitting them to size, and I'm team no effort for that. I mean, clearly some stuff I'll put effort into, but I just like pretty planner pages. So this was my idea at work for I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but a concert stencil. So this is one that will probably come out. It won't be out next week, but maybe probably for April. Maybe for like my shop birthday. That like, it's gonna be a layout stencil. So the ones that are the bigger ones. You have a sister that has everything. Yeah, I wish I did. I have me, myself, and I. Yeah, so a concert sticker that would have like the amps and like the lights and then like fans in the crowd. And then I thought I could make the boxes shaped like concert tickets. How cool is that? I love this idea. This is what I'm going to go downstairs to my room and lay down and draw and wait out until midnight when Taylor releases her 4 new songs. Stupid midnights. She couldn't have named the album Afternoons or Middays or 5 p.m. It had to be midnights. Oh. But anyway, let's see. I am going to hop off of here because I didn't do half the stuff that I wanted to. Well, I only missed one thing, but that's okay. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I always like the lives when people are here and talking because I always feel so awkward. Like, okay, fill this empty air. So thank you guys for being here. Next week, yay, I know. I'm so happy I do. I love you guys. Next week, I think I should be good for Friday. I will confirm that in the group though. There's a possibility, maybe, that I might be on Saturday night. And if I am, I probably won't be planning. I will probably be working in my... This is like one thing that I've been wanting to do for a while. A junk journal for Taylor Swift. And it's going to have like lyrics. So I'm just going to like junk journal and like just kind of have fun with it. Have fun with the stenciling. Have fun with like... just kind of doing stuff. Because like as I have my planner and I'm doing these lives regularly, and like one of my goals for April is to get back into either making TikToks or getting my YouTube like actually up and running. I'll be doing more content. So my journal will be very up to date. So I want to get started on things I wanted to do. So one of the things I want to do is I want to do one live day / live that I go through all of my inks and kind of show you guys the different properties of them. And then I want to do I've kind of touched on this before, but essentially a journal that has 1 page for each state and like pictures from when I visit them. So kind of like a 50 state checklist journal. And then I do want to get my travel journal going. I'm going to start with this year and then hopefully catch that up really fast and then back plan to like last year and 2021 and 2019. So that's kind of my goal. So, but this one will be a fun one to just kind of, like, for instance, like, if I did, like, New Year's Day, like, I might do some of the lyrics or some of my favorite lines and do a mirror, you know, do, like, the ball drop and some champagne, like, all that kind of stuff. Like, just kind of having fun with it. Use the full month stencils. Yes, bullet journals. Okay, so when I first started making stencils and when I first started planning, I was a happy planner. And, like, I liked the happy planner. I liked the bigger book, too. But now, like, I'm really used to having, like, a purse-sized planner. So I don't know if I could even go back to that. But I did just get a huge planner. But it's going to be my desk planner for, like, my social media content. I got a Laurel Denise one, which is really cool. But it's so much bigger. But anyway, so I started planning in a happy planner. And I was doing more of, like, a scrapbook style. Like, I was cutting out magazine stuff and just putting random stickers. And then I found the planner community and, like, got introduced to sticker kits and all that kind of stuff. And, like, I loved it, but I also wasn't working at the time. And so it got really expensive, and it made my anxiety flare so bad because it was, like, I was always, like, super worried about, like, using them in the right time or hoarding them, or, like, I would lay down one and, like, inevitably that week I would be, like, super sick and I wouldn't be able to plan. And then I'm like, okay, so I just wasted this kit that I've been hoarding and loved. So anyway, then I started, somebody posted a stencil and it kind of piqued my interest. And, like, honestly, like, the sticker planning in the way I was doing it was so like formulaic and not creative enough for me. And like, it just wasn't like, it was financially wasn't good for me. It wasn't good like mental health wise, and like it wasn't good for me creatively. Like it just wasn't. And then like it also like I had to look perfect so I could post it, like, so I wasn't really like planning in it. I was just trying to like get this like aesthetic look that like I wasn't at like planning experience wise to be able to get. So then I started stenciling in my Happy Planner. And that's why I said, like, the first few Harry Potter spreads I've done are not in a bullet journal. They're in my Happy Planners. I would have to pull it out and find it to tell you where it is. Sorry, I thought I just heard something downstairs. My heart is, like, racing right now. Anyway. I think it was just... It's like storming out, so I'm sure it was just like something outside. Anyway, so in a Happy Planner, and like it was nice, they had a lot of room, but like especially at that time the Happy Planners were very like they had like it is the worst feeling. I should have set my alarm before I started the live, but now I have to wait until I'm done with it to set it. Anyway, just let me see Taylor Swift and then you can kill me, okay? And there's like nobody that would be here. That's why I'm like really freaked out right now. Okay. Anyway. I just lost my train of thought. The Happy Planners. So they would have like the weekends that were like colored and it would never be in the right color. So, and I just never thought I would be a bullet journaler. Like that whole concept was just like super foreign to me. And like, I would never, like I said, I'm lazy. I don't want to put in all that work to like write all my days out. Like, no, that's why you buy a planner, because it's printed in there. And so the one year I was in Florida and I was at Walmart, and I had brought like just enough pages to get me through the couple. I think I was there for 2 weeks, and I had bought just enough pages to get me through those 2 weeks. And it was also when Game of Thrones was ending, like the last couple weeks of the Game of Thrones, and I had Game of Thrones stencils at the time, and I was like, I really want to do more. Like I want to post these, and like I put them in my planner, but it just like wasn't a lot. And so I was at Walmart and like in their school supply aisle, as we all shop because we're all addicted to stationery. And I saw like an Exceed notebook, one of those, like it was like $5. And I was like, I'm just gonna get this and like kind of play around with it and like put my stencils in it and then post them, but I won't use them, right? Like I'm still gonna use my Happy Planner, but like I'm gonna make some examples of other ways you can use my stencils. And so I bought that one. It was that first one I showed you guys. Like I bought this one, and like you can tell that I just like kind of was feeling it out, and I would just put stuff in here, and like I was putting it like as examples of stuff. And then I noticed myself like using it more. Then I was using my Happy Planner. I was like digging the like size of it. And so it just became like, oh, like this is, I bullet journal now. So it was just, I don't know, it was just like different. Like that's just basically how I started. So yeah, now that I'm stalling because I'm like scared to get off here. I keep like expecting someone to burst through the door. Oh, but yeah, thank you. So anyway, so I may or may not be on Saturday night. I haven't decided. It kind of depends on how lazy I'm feeling and how much I want to just sit on TikTok and stalk the concert videos that are coming out. But yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys either Saturday or probably next Friday. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining me again. Good night, y'all.